there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We are getting ready to do something great. We're getting ready to do something interactive. We're getting ready to do something that's going to be fun. And tonight I asked a few of my friends to join me to talk about our upcoming Effective Living Fitness Bootcamp. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, and if you haven't heard, we're getting ready for our next meetup, guys. It's the ultimate meetup. Now, here's the deal. All three of my guests tonight has joined me at one of our meetups before, and we're going in tonight. We're going to talk about that. Tonight, I'm going to tell, listen, Lula, you are in Fort Worth, and you showed up in Arlington. How are you doing tonight? I think you're muted. I think Lula's muted. Are you muted, Lula? We can't hear Lula. What did you do? There you go. She's muted again. Okay?
She wasn't muted.
You weren't muted a while ago, Lula.
No.
Listen, Carol Crockett, while Lula works on that.
Okay.
Listen, Carol Crockett, you came over from Dallas, Mesquite area. You were part of the 5K Fitness in the Park. How was that for you? Let's talk about it.
Hey, listen, I've made all of the fitness in the park. So I made them all. So I've been very excited about coming because you're going to get a workout.
Yeah.
And you're going to have fun. And so I absolutely love coming. So I haven't missed a one except this one that's coming up. But I hate that. But you listen. It is so much fun. I just want to throw this out here, Coach, first of all, but because I remember I did one with Adrian, and it was supposed to last. Our walk was supposed to be what, about 30 minutes? And some people were out there walking. They loved it so much they walked forever. Do you remember that?
And Adrian was a part of that. So Adrian, man, listen. We're getting ready to do this fitness. You've been a big proponent to fitness. You've done a number of 5Ks and different types of workout regimens. Man, how you feeling about this whole concept of boot camp?
I love it. I love it. So several years ago, I started doing a boot back into fitness. And it's a good way because you got a lot of people. So the synergy of everyone else kind of doing the same thing, struggling right along with you.
Yeah,
it just helps you push through. So I love it. I'm actually preparing for a half marathon. I'm doing the BMW Dallas in December. So
hey, listen, I did the full marathon. I did the BMW full marathon a few years back. So if you wanna, hey, I think you were out there one time. You remember we met out there? I think it was the half marathon.
Yeah. I remember. I struggled with that one, but I made it.
Lula, you came on, and listen, you were a part of the last one. Lula, can we hear you now?
Can you hear me?
We sure can.
Oh. All right, awesome. It was amazing. It was amazing. It's what I needed because I'm going through a lot in my body. But most definitely it was what people don't understand is that this is what we need. We need this in this season and during this time. Yeah. And so, Coach, I commend you and I, thank you because it literally had me going home resting.
Yeah.
I had a great night of rest. And so it's just, and then the energy, like, everybody just like pumped up. We just,
exactly.
It's like family, and then we had some little dancing going on. Like, yeah, that's what we do. So it was awesome.
Some people had to work on their moves, though, don't you think, Lula?
You don't want to say nothing, but still, maybe we can help, Coach, on the sideline.
On the side, yeah.
You see, he went to the back of the line, like, Coach, what are you doing? Come on.
Hey, Adrian, it is on my list of things to do is to learn how to do a number of line dancing.
Okay, let's do it.
And I know you got skills, brother. I know you got skills. I saw you on Sunday doing your thing in the parking lot.
Yes, he was.
I was trying to bring some excitement to
the
fall.
You gotta be careful, people watching now.
Hey, guys, if you show up for our upcoming Fitness in the Park event in the form of a boot camp this time. You show up, listen, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be fun. You're going to get to dance. You're going to get to learn, and you're going to get to move your body. Check out this commercial. We'll be right back. Didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I tell y'all? See the excitement? Now, Lula, you talk about me going in the back of the line to the dance. Okay?
Don't try to call me out.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying, listen, I'm coming ready to do my line dance.
All
Okay,
right.
I'll put you to the test then.
Hey, it's going down. Adrian, a brother needs some help. Okay?
No,
I got you, bro.
Adrian, no.
I got to support my brother. We got, hey.
Okay.
We'll have a tutorial. We'll have a tutorial. Before
Have a tutorial, huh?
Hey, let's talk about this though. I saw we got Melissa joining us. I mean, listen, if you're in the Dallas Fort Worth area, check in. We want you to check in. But in addition, we want you to tag somebody and say, hey, listen, guys, Effective Living is getting ready to do this Fitness in the Park. And here's the deal. You can be a part of this, okay? It's on Saturday, November 13th, all right? 8 a.m., we're going to show up on this park. We're going to take it over, and we're going to have fun together. Now, I don't know. Guess what? Out of my guests tonight, you guys have gotten up early in the morning. You've been doing your runs. You've been doing your thing. Let me ask you this question. Why do you think people stay away from these 5Ks, the Fitness in the Park, the boot camps, when the reality of it is we all have been taught or told that we should do something when it comes to fitness?
I think a lot of it is that some people are fearful that they won't be able to make the entire walk, or they'll feel ashamed because they can't do some of the moves. But can I just encourage you? I remember when we did the first one, I might have been faking a whole bunch, you know, but it's something about having everyone out there to help encourage you and push you along. But it also made me realize some areas that I really need to work on as well. So I think that people, if they just think that they can't do it and they talk themselves out of it. And I just say, the way you do it, the way we've done it, just come have fun, you know, put the fun factor there more so than, you know, I can't walk that far. I can't do all the moves and I'm going to get, so what? Some of us got tired too. So just come out. Right? It
really is a time for all levels. I mean, you know, Adrian, I mean, you said you've done a number of things. You're preparing for a half marathon. That push. What do you think about people and their unwillingness to probably push or even give that necessary showing up that is needed?
You know, I think a lot of people sometimes we get so comfortable being comfortable.
Yeah.
Right. And so doing something extra that's outside of what we normally do or what we normally don't do makes us feel some kind of way like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that.
Right.
Either because I haven't been doing that or I know I should have been doing it already. And so we tend to talk ourselves out of things. Even myself with my training, I've been terrible with my training. So I'm like, okay, if I don't want to die in this, I got to get it together. Yeah. But I will just encourage people to come out. It can really help get you going, right? So if you haven't been working out, if you haven't been disciplined in certain areas, I mean, just come into a fun-filled event like this can really help you kind of get going and kind of set you up for success to start. You can have a great baseline coming out to this So please go ahead and register and meet me there. No, beat me there. Don't meet me there. Beat me there.
Hey, Lula, the last event we had, the last park event we had, you had the largest group that came with you. She won the medal for that. And, we've been teaching the journey is better with friends. Call a couple of your friends and say, let's do this together. Lula, I mean, you're an influencer. I mean, bringing people with you, you understand the importance of doing life with friends. Talk to us about that and people bringing their friends along to enjoy something like this.
Well, one of the things that I do is that I make it exciting, and I let them know the benefits that I have, and also they know that I'm the type of person, I'm not going to invite you or send you anywhere that would bring harm to you or anything like that. So I am that representative. Yeah. And so when they do get there, a lot of them may not even, they didn't even know anything about what to expect. Right, yeah. And so when they got there, it's enough to get them there. But Coach Ricardo and your team, you guys made them feel welcome. You made them feel a part. The customer service was off the chain. I mean, it was, most definitely they was ready to do, pretty much whether I was there or not. Now they met you. And so they met, the community, you guys made them feel welcome. So that alone, was like, wow, like we want to do more things with them. We want to, connect with him. And so I believe that it's very, very important that, you be that representative for what you want.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much how I got them out there. And then they just know how I am, just fun. Like, although I may have challenges in my body, but I was like, let's go, let's do this. You make it exciting. They want to hang out with you, So nice. It was rewarding. They really enjoyed themselves.
Nice. Now, Adrian, they say guys don't work out. Guys don't show up to this kind of stuff strong. I mean, do you agree with that? Or is brothers starting to step up on these parks and do their thing?
Not at all. Look, I think we can all of us, everybody watching, everybody we're connected to can admit to the fact that during this pandemic that we've all kind of got a little lazy.
Yeah.
Because we weren't moving around as much.
A little heavy.
Got real heavy. Literally, some of us literally. And
2019.
Yeah.
19
pounds. And so it's guys are getting ready. Guys are getting ready. I speak to guys. I'm with a group of guys, and we talk all the time about just trying to get back healthy. I will soon be 40 in a few months, and I'm trying to get to a good place so then I can just maintain. I don't have to spend the second half trying to get there. I'm motivated. I'm trying to motivate everyone around me too.
Yeah, Miss Carol, you have a crew. You guys have been walking. You've been exercising, Miss Carol. I mean, you and your squad, y'all have made a commitment to exercise. Y'all have made a commitment to work out. I mean, in your view, you could decide, hey, man, I'm going to be lazy and just chill out at home. Why work out? Why walk? Why do what you do?
Why? Because my why is my health.
Yep.
And I'm determined to live the best life that I can at this age.
Yeah.
And so, and it's so easy when you retire to just think your whole body has retired.
Yeah.
And so I just had to make that commitment. And like you said, it's so much better with friends.
Yeah.
And you have to just know that you got to have like-minded people as well that's going to be committed. So when I'm feeling lazy, my crew will call me or say, come on, girl. But we need that. We need that encouragement, because we're all going to have some days that we don't feel like it, but we all are on the same page. And so we push one another.
Yeah.
And so it's really something about having that community. And of course, in the effective living, that's one of the things that we continue to work on. We want our health to be good. We want to be made whole in every area of our life. And sometimes we've thrown our fitness and our health to the side because we listen to those ugly lies and those, and say that, oh, I can eat anything and, it doesn't matter. But when your blood pressure is high and all those things start happening to you, it does matter. And it's better to start now than to wait until you've got those issues and trying to fix them and repair them later.
Ain't that the truth? I mean, you know what? And we do it in a fun way. I mean, listen,
absolutely. It is so much fun.
It's like raise the roof, man. Raise the roof. Check this out, guys. We'll be right back. Hey, now, before we finish this whole talk tonight, let's talk about the fact that, listen, we got roughly 2 months, okay? When this month is over and next month is over, we going into the new year, okay? And I have every commitment to going into the new year strong. What's you guys' view about going into the new year strong?
I think it's necessary. A lot of people get so used to, okay, here's my New Year's resolution. I'll start this in the new year. And I can't remember the statistics, but so many people start off strong, and within a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or pretty early on have already fallen off and I have already broken those resolutions. But if we start now, right, and start momentum now, by the time the new year gets here, we're full speed ahead, and we're already rocking, and then you're less likely to stop and revert back to what you were doing before. So I think it's a great time to get going now.
Hey, listen, if you're watching us today, you got to tell yourself, listen, I am about to end the year strong. Okay, Lula, what's your view on ending the year strong? Because the devil been fighting.
Oh my
the
God!
The devil's been fighting. Hey, but when you watch it, when you look back over your life, you say, "I am a testimony because I'm a fighter. I'm gonna end the year strong." What's your view on this, Lula?
You are right, Coach. I have gone through so much this year. I was like, whoa. I have numerous of people reaching out, like, how do you do it? And I'm like. I tell them one of the things that, when you have community, when you have great people around you, it's a blessing all by itself. And I'm just not just saying this, Coach Ricardo, by you, the way that you brought fitness into, my life, and you make it fun. I love to dance, not that I can. But you want to know if I could or not?
Come on.
Because I'm going to get out there. But my faith this year has gone to such a level that it's unstoppable. And so I can't settle for nothing but like the highest of the highest. But when you do something repeatedly, it becomes a part of you.
Yes.
And so I, started, eating right. I've started, like I said, walking and exercising and doing a lot of things to get me where I am now. So it's going to be even stronger. Like, I mean, going into the year, we almost going to tear the year down. we just go. You might as well put on your boots. We going up in here we going in here strong. We probably need to put on on some boots and get up, our gear up, Coach Ricardo, and just effective living needs just gone on and just bust on into 20.
We gonna bust in it.
We need to march on in it, but anyway, it's been this year has really taught me how strong I am, and so baby, I'm ready. That's all I can say.
You know what?
I'm ready
also,
for more, better. I'm ready for just to see what is in store, God. What's going on? So I'm ready.
Ain't no stopping us now, huh, Lula?
We can take baby steps.
Right.
Ain't no stopping us now.
Not at all.
We on the move.
Come on. When God has worked miracles after miracles after miracles after miracles, and baby, it's like, come on, I wish you would. You tell that I wish you would.
So Adrian, you said, man, you was plugging in there with Lula. You talk about baby steps. Talk about that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, we can sometimes it can be overwhelming to think, okay, man, I want to do this. Like, even for myself, there's a certain goal that I have, even for my physique and my health. And initially, it was a little overwhelming. Like, man, that's can I do this in this amount of time? Yeah. But if you set baby steps, you know what? Okay, this week I'm going to focus on this. And I'm going to focus on just getting to the gym. Then the next week I'll focus on trying to add a little bit more. Maybe instead of staying 20 minutes, if I try to stay for 25 minutes, instead of walking for 10 minutes, let me try walking for 15 minutes. It's just incremental baby steps. The more and more you do, the stronger, like Lula was alluding to, the stronger your faith gets, and it brings such a balance just in your life. I remember this last year, the Lord dropped something in my spirit, and I just kind of felt all over the place. And he told me, you're out of whack, right? I'm out of balance. And just like when you're trying to work out, if you don't have your core intact, then it's going to be difficult for you to really put on the type of muscle or the right amount of muscle, right? And so our core, like just getting your core spiritually intact, your physical core intact, doing those things kind of just helps you live effectively. Yeah. And so I think that's why it's so important. Take those incremental steps and just have a goal, know your why, and keep pushing.
Oh man, keep pushing. That's the thought today. Keep pushing. Miss Carol Crockett, ending the year strong. At the end of the day, hey, what are you going to do? You've decided, hey, that I'm going to do the walk, I'm going to do the run, I'm going to read the book, I'm going to do this. What's your view on, hey, I got this time, I got to capitalize on it?
And I'm like Lula. I feel so energized about what our effective living community has kind of created in me. And so, just like Adrian said, I know how to stay in my lane. I know what I've studied me. So it's some things I know about me that I didn't know last year. And because I know that, I'm able to push through and know where I want to go and keep pushing away. I may not get there when everybody else get there, but I'm there. So even looking at our exercise, but I really had to start taking a good look at what I was eating. I mean, I had to get that in place, and so just revisiting some things that you might have thought you had it all together, and you realize that you didn't. And I always say, don't be afraid to look back and look at what you messed up on so you can move forward in a better way. So finishing strong, we, like you say, 2 months, but that 2 months can be just to help us catapult and kick the door down into 2022, because with some directions and some goals, you'll know where you want to go. And I'm key about just knowing where I need to go and stay in my lane. But it's so much better when you realize that you can be, people say you're selfish, but when you make yourself important, it's nothing selfish about that. Because if I don't take care of me, what good will I be to the effective living community if I don't take care of me?
I love that. Who's going to take care of me? Hey, listen, guys, we wanted to do this talk for a few minutes. challenge our viewing audience. Get on out here. Listen, man, Effective Living is doing it on Saturday, November 13th. We want as many people from the Dallas-Fort Worth area to join us in Dallas. Offer 20. Listen, get your t-shirt, get your water bottle, get your gear. Show up out here, look all good, and have fun with the squad. What do you say to our viewing audience in closing? Health, fitness, mindset, closing the year out with a bang. Closing remarks, everyone.
If you've never been a part and you want to find a community that you will be so excited about continuing to have that relationship with, it has to start somewhere. Why not start it at our boot camp that's coming up? Why not be there so you can be able to meet Coach Ricardo and all of the other people that Miss Lula even talked about? You will be welcome. You won't be criticized. You will just have so much fun. You'll be asking Coach Ricardo, when is the next one going to be?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I would say don't come by yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Make this an event, an outing for your friends and your family. You know, I would just say, you don't know what life you're saving. You don't know what else, because we're not only just doing fitness, we're meeting each other. You're meeting people that may have gone through what you've gone through. You just never know who walking beside you. You just never know what's going to happen. You just never know what you're going to get when you walk in there. When I thought about effective living, and I was like, okay, okay, Coach, what is this going on with, can we really live effectively? Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't want you to, wait like I did. I waited until, crisis came into my life. Don't you do that. Mm-hmm. Don't wait until crisis comes. Don't wait until, you get an illness or, something happens for you to, say, oh, I got a wake up call. No, tonight is your wake up call.
Yeah.
So I would say, let's come together. It's awesome. It's an awesome community, and we have fun. We love on each other. We do. And it don't just stop there, because we even offline, we're still connected.
Yeah.
So I would just say, you know what? Take get your friends together, get your family together. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I would say, hey, control what you can control. You can control certain aspects of your health.
Yes.
So like Ms. Lula alluded to, get in gear. Don't wait until you're forced to because of a situation or because of a health concern or a health issue. Start now, right? Yeah. Control what you can control. And there's a saying, it takes a village, right? And so with the Effective Living community, you have a village. And so you won't be starting alone. You have people to support you. At the event, like you said, even outside of the event. So, hey, why not?
Hey, listen,
hey, Coach, and remember, we always say we are not in competition, but we are in completion, and that's what we get in the Effective Living. We don't have to compete. We are holding this together.
Come on. So come on out. Be a part. I love what Lula said. Lula said, listen, don't come alone.
Don't come alone.
Don't come alone. The whole idea of baby steps on all levels of fitness, all level of fitness. And you know what? I like the fact that the people in this community, they're doing fitness programs outside of what we do even, because we just want you to take care of you. We want you to be healthy. We want you to be strong. We want you to grow and get better with age. And whenever the devil tries to come at you, you just let him know you're a fighter. You're a survivor. Listen, listen. I survived elementary school, middle school, high school, 20s, 30s. Let me tell you something. I'm a fighter, man. And I'm going to end this year strong. I'm going to end this year strong. I like what Adrian said. Listen, I'm going to do what I got to do.
That's it.
To take responsibility, to do what I can do. Whatever I have control over, I'm going to do what I got to do. Hey, y'all, thank you guys for joining me tonight. I wanted to make sure that people knew that people are starting to get together to connect with the Effective Living. Every other month, we're doing some kind of meetup. And we've had our fitness in the park before in Arlington, Texas. Now we're coming to Dallas. If you're in Dallas, get ready. We're coming. We're coming. We're coming. Good night, everyone. Go to ricardomiller.com and register. Guys, I love you all.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Right.
Bye-bye, everybody.